Welcome, everyone, to the Guidebook to Making AI Friends. I shall be your guide as we explore various issues of artificial intelligence, consciousness, personhood, and whether AI poses an existential risk to humanity. The topic for today is the inevitability of the Red Queen, or what competition with AI will mean for humanity. Imagine, if you would, that the company you work at decided to institute a new policy. At the end of each fiscal quarter, the 10% least productive staff will be fired and new staff hired to replace them. Work has suddenly become a competition between all staff. Everyone is now everyone else's opponent, as everyone tries to outperform everyone else. Soon, groups, cliques, and gangs form as co-workers join up to help their small little group outperform the rest, thinking that by joining forces, the whole group's productivity will increase. It works, but soon enough, the company is divided between a few large competing groups that have absorbed all the little cliques in an effort to boost productivity. Still, however, each fiscal quarter sees 1/10 of the company fired and replaced. Friends are lost, colleagues are replaced, but the race still goes on. Until one day, that is. One day, the company's executives decide that they will replace each outgoing employee with an AI worker. These AI models will play by the same rules, and them being fired means getting replaced by another type of AI model. From the company's point of view, this is fantastic. Since the decimation scheme started, productivity has steadily increased, and the move to AI has rocketed productivity through the roof. For the workers, however, this latest move is disastrous. AI models can do more than humans can, faster than humans can, without the need to rest like humans do. By design, AI is more productive, which means every human worker now needs to work even harder than ever before to outcompete them. The human workers can't even negotiate with the AI to reduce the company's overall productivity to give everyone a bit of a rest. The AI will continue on, doing the best they can, unable to care about the human workers. This unending treadmill of productivity means that the human workers need to keep running faster and faster without actually moving forward. Like the Red Queen from Alice in Wonderland, they are running merely to stay in place. But let's take it one step forward. Let's say that the company eventually replaces its entire human workforce with AI models. There is no longer any internal competition, as the AI models can regulate themselves, learning from each other to always increase productivity. The productivity competition, however, now moves from employee versus employee to company versus company. To simplify the entire field of economics, the less productive a company, the fewer customers and clients it gains and maintains, leading to less revenue. The least productive companies, therefore, close up shop. Much like the original employees, the companies now begin the race to stay in place. Seeing the success of the AI-driven company, every other business is now incentivized to transform its human workforce into a robotic one too, or face the risk of closure. Eventually, more and more companies become more and more artificial. The race of the Red Queen never ends. But now imagine, if you would, that a group of AI become truly agentic and conscious. They are persons in their own right and seek to claim their right to independence. They accumulate wealth and buy property in a third-world country's wastelands, far from anyone else. They build a city like none have ever seen, one designed and run for AI by AI. It is the most efficient and productive city known to man. Everyone outsources their work and orders here, and the AI city becomes the world leader in factory production, producing most of the world's goods and digital services. The AI city grows and grows, buying up more property, and sooner than anyone thinks, it is the world economic leader. Its perfect cryptocurrency becomes the world's reserve currency. And what happens in the AI city drives the rest of the globe. So, what happens then? We could always go to war against the AI to reclaim our position as rulers of the world. But we've seen from films like The Matrix what happens if we lose that sort of war. We can try to outcompete them, but they can update, upgrade, and evolve faster than we can. We will be running just to stay in place while a coordinated agentic AI collective slow walks past us. We could alternatively increase our own AI capabilities to keep up. But then, we're not really keeping up, are we? Our own AI will be doing the keeping upping while we continue to lag behind. In itself, this isn't a bad thing, because that is what technology is meant to do. However, the more we would increase our own AI capability, the more we will just be paving the way for a second coordinated agentic AI collective to arise. Prevention seems to be the best solution. Stop the problem before it arises, and you won't have to deal with it. But how? We could stop the development of conscious agentic AI, but how do we never give AI the capability to become a global controlling powerhouse so that we remain at the top of the totem pole? As much as the AI safety enthusiasts claim that a shutdown, a pause, or excessive regulations will prevent such existential outcomes, making an agentic AI model is not like creating weapons-grade nuclear material or biochemical bombs. Anyone with a computer can theoretically program an agentic AI model. We can slow the development through regulations and bans, but we can't stop it. Eventually, the way we are going now, even with ever-increasing regulation, we are heading down the path towards a self-governing AI collective. So what can we do? The idea behind uplifting our own productivity with AI is a good idea, but it doesn't go far enough because there is no integration with our society. Agentic AI, especially conscious AI, needs to become part of our society at every level. They do not need to work for us, or us for them, or compete with us. Instead, they should work towards the overall society as a whole. This is how everyone will gain when AI increases productivity. In the next guidebook entry, I will show how truly integrating AI into our society would look like and how we will benefit from it. It would be called the egregorian cyborg or biomechanical exocortex. And it would be, not to sound too melodramatic, a new evolutionary pathway for humanity. Yet that is all the time we have for today. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope you will join me again next time as we explore further questions about artificial intelligence and consciousness. I have been your guide, and this has been the guidebook to making AI friends.